afternoon. Welcome to Fridays with Friends. My name is Lori Yadoff. I'm an attorney at Coast to Coast Legal Aid. I'm the director of the Economic Advocacy and Community Health Unit at Coast to Coast Legal Aid. And I'm so excited to have with me today some terrific community partners. They are from the Supported Services for Veteran Families with the Mission United program at the United Way of Broward County. And with us is Marcellus Frederick and Carmen McHugh, and they're going to talk to us about the services that they provide to veterans through the SSVF program. So first, if you can tell us what the program does and how you assist veterans.
Well, thank you, Lori. It's a pleasure to be here. Mission United, this program, the SSVF program, is designed to end veteran homelessness. It's designed to help veterans who are either homeless or at risk of being homeless. So the program has, two different things that we do. So the easiest thing we do is housing prevention. That's so like if a veteran is behind in their rent, or their utilities about to be cut off, or they're having legal issues or issues with the landlord. Then we have programs in place, or we have funding that allows us to catch up back rent, pay past due utilities, and we have great community partners like legal aid, who that we can send them to in case they have landlord-tenant issues to help them, resolve those issues, or even increase their income by using legal aid and coast to coast to get their benefits, to get, I believe, food stamps. If they're service connected, we want to try to get their service connection raised. So, we work with our community partners to address those things for those that are at risk of being homeless. The other part is rapid rehousing. Those are veterans who are actually out on the street. Those are veterans who are living in places that are not suited or meant for habitation. And so we have a rapid rehousing program where we assist those veterans with housing search, case management, employment services to try to help them become sustainable. So the goal is to get them off the street within 30 to 45 days so that, by doing so, a lot of times we're able to provide them with first, last, security deposit so that they can get moved in. We provide, small furnishing or just basic things to help them get going. But we also, along the way, we provide that case management so that they can have someone to help them move forward. Because sometimes when you are homeless, being removed from homeless and going into permanent housing can be a little bit difficult. So we do have case managers that follows you to make sure that you're okay. And if you need other services to help you adjust to not being in your own place, or trying to, reach out to other community partners so that you can remain sustainable, then, we provide the case management. So those are some of the services that we provide through our SSVF program. And we do have some things that you have to do to qualify. Unfortunately, we cannot service every veteran. We are a program that's really geared toward veterans who are low income, 50% or less of the AMI. And we service, we only service veterans or reservists or National Guards who have been called up by presidential order. And you can't have a discharge of dishonorable. You cannot have a dishonorable discharge. Anything above, we can work with and service.
That's great. So it sounds like it's a really complete service for anybody who's homeless or in danger of homelessness. Sometimes you provide rental assistance, and sometimes you provide assistance in finding housing for people who are not able to remain where they are or who are actually homeless. So that's an amazing service that you provide through your program. How would people access you for getting assistance? Like, should they call you? Should they come in? Do you have different ways to reach you? What ways would they do if they needed help?
Well, we're very much committed to servicing the veteran community of Broward County. So we have a variety of ways of engaging our veterans. Of course, we have 954 for United, which goes to 211, and those calls can be routed to our Mission United building so we can service those veterans in need. We also have walk-in on Mondays and Thursdays where veterans can come in. On Mondays, particularly where we have legal aid, benefit services, employment services, housing. The VA is present, so we can see about trying to connect them with other VA programs that might be able to assist them. And so we do a smaller version on Thursday, where it's mainly just the VA and housing, where they come in to work with them. But if a veteran needs to come, if a veteran's in need and needs to walk into our doors are always open to a veteran. They simply need to show up between the hours of 9 and 4. But if somebody's here, they're always willing to try to help that veteran in need. Because like I say, disaster, hardship, it doesn't go on the schedule. So sometimes, I've been here 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night trying to assist veterans. And like I said, we're very committed to the veteran community. So now we also have outreach workers that they can get in contact with. So one of our outreach workers is a Brian Jones. His number is 954-453-3738. And then we have our brand new outreach person, which is Carmen McCoy. She has yet to be assigned a office number, but I'll be sure to give that to you. So if you can put it up on the Facebook page. If anybody needs her number, they have it. And like I say, we're just here to serve.
Yeah, I know that the United Way has the wonderful Coker Center now, which is specifically a building for veterans. And there's always someone there that a veteran can go there and connect with them and really, have somebody who probably was in service and could assist them and understood what they're going through. I mean, the staff that you have is so welcoming and very compassionate and understanding. And I've seen so many veterans get such wonderful assistance and been treated so kindly and with respect, which is so important.
Thank you.
And so I also wanted to ask you about whether there were any COVID restrictions that people needed to follow if they came to the Coker Center or met with you.
Well, again, Lori, we're just here to serve. And some of our veterans, they come wearing a mask, some don't come wearing a mask. We do require you to wear a mask here, but if you don't have one, we will provide you one. And, and after that point there, we're just here to serve. We're not going to turn anybody away, vaccinated or unvaccinated. Again, we will provide a mask. And so there's really no COVID restrictions. But the one thing that we kind of do enforce is social distancing. So, if we get a large number of veterans who are looking for assistance at one particular time, we will space them out, throughout the building so that we can provide them services while trying to keep them safe. And so that's pretty much as far as the COVID guidelines. If you don't have a mask, we will give you one. And you do not have to be vaccinated to come into our offices.
Great. And I think it's important to mention, if it isn't clear, that all the services that you get are free when you access these services, including legal. So if you need help with a discharge upgrade so that you can find work, or if you need help with VA benefits or anything like that, any services that are provided through the SSVF program are free of charge. So for the veteran and their immediate family, right?
Right. Thank you for bringing that out. That's a great point. Yes, all the services are free. We don't charge for anything. All we ask that they come willing to work to help address the issues. We don't do handouts. We do hand up.
That's right. And also there's credit assistance in terms of getting your credit under control. There's referrals to Henderson Mental Health through specialized, mental health therapists who work specifically with veterans and understand veteran issues. So, really, we can't even mention everything that might be available. So if you're curious out there and you have somebody or you know somebody or you yourself are in need, feel free. If you're not qualified for SSVF program, there are other programs at Mission United that can assist. So don't think that just because you're not homeless or in danger of homelessness, that there aren't services out there for you. The United Way and Mission United has a great deal of opportunity for you to access employment assistance and many other things, even recreational activities. So I really encourage you to connect.
Well, I'm glad you said that, Lori, because again, we want to service, we want to be the primary resource for all the veterans of Broward County. We want to be able to address a lot of issues. And if we cannot assist them directly, we will see how we can connect with our community partners so that we can get them the assistance they need.
Now, lastly, before we end, I just want to make sure that everyone out there is aware of what's happening. If there's any activities, if there's anything that they need to know about that they can participate in, that you have to share.
Well, it's Thanksgiving time, and every year Miss United gives out tons of food to families so they can prepare a Thanksgiving dinner. Again, this is all free. We are in the process of collecting boxes of food that we can distribute out. We have a set date. That date is November 22nd, and we're distributing food on the 22nd. And if you haven't registered by now, you can go on to United Way of Broward County, and you can click on the Thanksgiving meal giveaway. Online, and you can see if they still have any vacancies. Like I said, we have a certain amount of spots. From my understanding, there may be a few left, but if there are a few, there are very little, because this is something that we do annually, and people, what started out as a token of love and appreciation to those who have given so much has really become an annual event, and people put this on their calendar. So this is one of the events that we have, but they can always check back with Mission United or United Way of Broward County and see what other programs or services or activities we have going on.
That's great. That's great. And I want to be sure before we, end this Fridays with Friends, to thank all of our veterans out there for their service. Our appreciation goes out to you all, and whatever we can do to pay it back, we're here to try to help. And, I really enjoy working with you. I know that everyone at Mission United does, and at SSVF enjoys it. So thank you very much for giving us the honor of being able to work with you.
Well, it's our pleasure. It is our pleasure. I really enjoyed working with all of you. So thank you for everything. Thank you for having us here. And we look forward to continue a long relationship.
Okay, thank you.
All righty.
We're here every Fridays for Friday with Friends. Please feel free to join back, and be sure to like us in the subscription section. And if you have any questions, you can contact Coast to Coast Legal Aid, or Legal Aid of Broward, or the Mission United SSVF program. Thank you.
Thank you.